there are different color slab sticks. You can still use the blue for this. I like using, on the screen, I like using the yellow, and then there's, if you want even thinner, there's the no color. But we're going to use that to roll out the clay for our additive piece. You won't need as much clay for the additive as you did for the tile. So just get what you need. And we're gonna make the pumpkin pop out. If you don't have, if your template like disintegrated, you can just get creative with this. There's different ways you can kind of do the additive. Sometimes you can kind of see, can you guys see the impression? See how it pops up? If you can't, that's okay. We can just take our needle tool and just trace over to help push those little dots that are already there down into the clay. All right, did I get all of it? What state of clay is this in right now? What is it called? Plastic, yeah. Plastic. Plastic, when it's really soft and squishy like that, it makes it hard to draw in. So right now, for this one, doing a relief sculpture is kind of like, you want to do it in like 3 stages. This is kind of like the second one, where we're just going to attach it. And then tomorrow I'll show you how to do clean up when it's a little bit more towards that leather hard state. That was very sticky. I'll show you how to clean up, and you can get like the details and the design and everything on there. What do you always, always, always do when attaching clay? What's that scratching technique called? Scoring. Scoring. So scratching it up. One of the mistakes I've seen students make with this project is they'll do really, really delicate little scratches, and those don't do anything. You want to have nice big score marks. Scratch it up really well, because you want those like grooves to stick together. Then what do we put on it? Slip is like our clay glue. In your buckets of tools, these things in the cabinet, there are paintbrushes. You can use your finger. I like using a brush, because how am I putting that on there? Dabbing as opposed to brushing. What happened when I brushed it? Yeah, you can lose those scratch marks, and you want the slip to sit down in those score marks. The slip is on the back counter. The slip jars, they are glass, so do you see how I have it in front of me while I work? Keep it in front of you. I had students last year that would like keep them on like the side next to them, and then their elbow as they were working like kept bumping it off, and then that slip cup is a mess to clean up with shattered glass and the messy slip, so just keep it in front of you so it doesn't get bumped. These, I put out some new ones. These are like one of my favorite sculpting tools. It's actually a manicure stick, but it's got like that wedge end that's really, really nice for going in and smoothing down that edge after you've attached it. And the pointy end, those little lines, since we're gonna paint these, we wanna widen those lines. I'm not going any deeper. I'm just widening it, and that'll make it paint a lot nicer. The paint will be able to kind of like flow into those design areas. But for today, you're just kind of getting the additive on there, and then once that's set up to leather hard, it's a little easier to sculpt. So I'll show you that when this is a little more set up. All right, I'm gonna continue. Oh, there's also these ones. I put out some different sculpting tools that you can use. I kind of like using that one to smooth out the edges as you get it attached. So for today, if you need to work on making another tile, you can do that, or you can start your additive. Do what you need to do. You guys have the rest of the hour to work.